time I'll be able to share my own experience, how I got my sewing machine. When I was in this fashion school, I remember that there was a particular December and I wanted to do some clothes for myself and for some other people. I didn't have a sewing machine yet. So I approached the sister in my fellowship that we usually see the fellowship lying dormant on our staircase when we go for fellowship. So I spoke to her, sis, please can I borrow your sewing machine just for December? I'll return it in first week of December. Then she said, you know what, I'll give it to you, but on one condition. You will have to write it down. By the time you are returning my sewing machine in January, you would have bought your own. I didn't set that goal for myself, but she set it. Well, I did it, and then it became a goal. I must get my own by first week in January. But do you know what I did? Even though by the end of that December, I still couldn't get my own, I did something. I spoke with people, friends, families, in-laws, and I remember that I went for that Christmas, maybe festivity, and then one of my in-laws asked me, how about your sewing stuff? I said, yeah, it's going on well. You said you need a sewing machine. I said, yes, I'll buy one for you. That was how I got mine. It has worked for other people. It will also work for you. You should try it out. However, when you try it out and it works, please do let me know. Now back to my 6 sewing tools that you must have as a beginner. Number 1 is sorted already, your sewing machine. The second one on my list are your pattern papers. Please, you need them. Either a white pattern paper or a brown pattern paper. I usually like the white one because if you mark it with a pencil or with anything, it will easily show. After your pattern papers, you also need your measuring tools. Measuring tools. And I'm talking about your tape rule, your ruler, your curves. And I'm going to say something a bit about all of these things. Some of you don't know that on this tape rule you can measure fractions. You can measure in decimal. Yes, 5/8 is on this tape rule. 3/8 is there. I think I'm even going to do a separate video on how to read your tape rule. Just watch out for it.